Alright, so this is how the Autumn Gold Metallic turned out. I painted the car about, I want to say like 2 months ago maybe. Probably about 2 months ago. With the Harbor Freight spray gun. I have not added a clear coat to it yet. But I'm thinking about it in the future. Came out pretty good for a amateur job. There are some spots where I didn't get any orange peel, well actually I did get orange peel, but I didn't get any runs because for the most part I was trying to stay further away than closer, which I think was probably the best move considering it was my first time ever painting a car, but it turned out pretty good. I hadn't seen any photos or videos of the color before I bought it off Amazon, so this is the first time like me seeing it was whenever I actually laid it down. There are some imperfections, like here you can probably see it in the light pretty easily when I go out like this. There's a dent there and a dent there. I could have put some filler in here or some glazing putty and not have those, but I was already so far behind schedule. I mean, it took me like 40, 50, 60 hours to get this done with all the prep included, so but I'm glad I took my time because it actually did turn out pretty good. So there's like a close-up of it there. You can see it's not like the smoothest. It is kind of porous a little bit, but again, that's probably just because I was holding the gun further away than closer. There are some areas where I held it closer and you could tell it does look better. Like, ignore all the shit on the door already because like I said, it's been 2 months, so I've got a lot of gunk on here. But like here, it turned out a little smoother. You can kind of hear it. It's like a lot glossier where I went really close. So I could have done the whole car like that and it would have probably turned out a lot better, but I'm very happy with how it did turn out. And just in the 2 months I've got it painted, I've already gotten a door ding here and down here, probably from the same door. So somebody did ding the door, and I also had to get a locksmith come and get my keys out once since I've painted the car, and that chipped it up pretty bad. But the clear coat would have definitely helped that. I wish I would have clear coated it because it would protect it a lot better. And it would look a lot glossier, but anybody looking to get this paint, it does look pretty good without a clear coat on. It's pretty glossy. I did the emblems in black. I got the black headlight covers as well as the GT350 bumper, and I just used, for the black accents, I just used the Rust-Oleum paint after I primered the bumper, and I just sprayed black where I wanted there to be on the front bumper and back here, and then I masked off the black before I laid the gold on. And I know this video is about the color, but if anybody's interested in the 350 bumper and how it's holding up pretty good. Came out pretty good, but it is very, if anybody's interested in getting a 350 bumper, just know if your car is low, mine's not even lowered and I still have problems scraping it. Like, before I even painted it, I drove around with primer for 2 days and I punched a hole right here, which I did fix up with fiberglass and stuff, so you can see where it kind of like didn't turn out perfectly. But if you would have saw it before, there was a massive hole here. But also just after painting it, must have recently did this, cracked it down here, but it's not too bad. You can see it through there if I go through the tire wall here, right there. But it turned out pretty good. I'm very happy with it. I got laid on the black stripes. I'm even thinking about after I laid on the black stripes to clear coat over everything, including the stripes, but I don't know if I want to do that yet, because I know in a couple years I'll probably want to change the color, and clear coat would just be one more stuff I have to get through if I want to take this color off and put like a new one on. But I'm very happy. Still have to put the black stripes on and all that, but I'm pretty happy. I'll get some more close-up shots here. This here, guys, is tape from when I was started to do the stripes. This is residue. I actually didn't have time to finish it, so tape stayed on a little bit. And here you can see what I'm talking about when I say some areas are more glossy than others, like on the hood up here, or on the hood and the roof up here. It's almost like streaks. You can see it like that. Like some areas look wet. Same with the hood. Some areas like more wet. It's like streaks of like where it just looks a little bit more glossy, but on camera you really can't tell. Just looking at it now here on camera it looks pretty good. There's a couple areas where I kind of screwed up masking, but for a first time painting, not too bad. Like there's like gray if you look down the corners of areas. This is probably the biggest mess up. I just miscalculated my masking tape, whatever. So there's a little bit of tape right here that just never got painted. But overall, it looks pretty good. This right here is not lining up very well, but that's only because this fender is actually bent in just ever so slightly. And then this does not fit very well because my headlight is actually dangling by one screw in there. Whenever the car did hit somebody else's car at one point at like a mile an hour maybe. I got the fog lights zip tied up. I put black Sharpie over it so it's not too noticeable. But I'm very happy.